Right, okay, guys, welcome to some bounding training. You may have heard bounding Overwatch and similar things, leapfrogging
Never
and all
heard of
sorts.
it.
Um, Basically, what we're going to teach today is about covering each other, and we're going to keep it really simple in the view that we're going to work up to some sort of squad work, because it's all about our squad craft in the long run. But what we're going to teach today, it can work with everything: moving, attacking, defending, ambushes or being ambushed, stealth movements, like man down situations, etc. And for today, what we're going to do is we're just going to demonstrate. We're going to work in pairs to start with, then we're going to build it up to your four-man squad, where pairs will be moving in bounding. And the idea is, with bounding, in essence, is that an element covers and the other elements move in. So you've always got one person or fire team or squad covering while the other is moving. And that is basically, in essence, all it is. And with your mate next to you, you can bound if you need to, and you're covering each other. And you're more likely, as a static, get the up on someone that's mobile. So if your mate starts taking shots and you're in a static position, you can then obviously suppress that target. So yeah, basically, it's one team stays put, one moves. Now there's lots of situations and issues that will come up and stuff like that in the game. You can't teach everything in training. Obviously, you'll learn, but we're just going to go through the basics. I mean, one of the most important things to remember is this only works with good comms, and it's all about making it more fluid. And the comms is where we'll get it down. So there's a few little comms expressions we're going to go through, which is really simple. Obviously, the outcome of this is we're looking for more awareness of each other, because we want to look after the tickets as opposed to just ourselves and our team. And again, like I said, making our movements sort of more fluid. And one day we'll move on up, and it will be vehicles and flight and all sorts doing the bounding and looking out for each other. All right, guys. Okay, I'll go through. There's two types. There's a video that I posted on the training from that dyslexy fella. Brilliant. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. But there's two types of bounding, and out of there it states as alternating or successive. So basically, you've got two types of two types of bounding. The alternating one is where the moving team will move past the covering team. The successive is the moving team will move up to the position. So you might be an obstacle like a river or a road or a wall or something, and you may want to stack up. Obviously, all the commands and what's happening is all down to your fire team leader and or squad leader. Okay, but they're the basic ones. What we're going to do by default is just have a look at the alternating one. But you'll find that if you are bound in, even in pairs or fire teams, you'll switch between the different types. It's all the same sort of thing. One person or one element, one unit is going to be covering you while you're moving. Distance that you travel when you do it as well depends on if you're actually under fire or not. If it's not a case of being under fire, but you're unsure of the enemy number and you want to take it carefully, obviously, it's down to you and the environment, the terrain, that sort of thing. Under fire, you'd have one guy shooting at his static position, covering you while you moved and reloaded your weapon in preparation for putting down fire for him to then move up, or the fire team, etc., allowing him to reload and get in a position, and until you work yourself to a better position. So it's all down to you really when you play, and is what situation you're in. Is there good cover? Is it open ground? You've got to think more carefully. But yeah, we're going to work this way up to the fire team level today. So 4 guys, and that's how we're going to work it. Right, so with the comms, we've been taught this before by like ex-military and stuff like that. I wanted to bring it back and make the newer guys a bit more aware
Hey guys,
that
how you
when you're
doing?
bounding, the comms is important.
We're just doing some
And
squad training. We're talking
what
about
you may
bandit
find from a
Overwatch.
squad leader or a fire
Might be
team leader is
interesting
you'll
for
hear
you
the
to
command
use, or what?
prepare
You
to,
fancy
which
it?
means just get ready to do something. Make sure you're good. That may be
Then
not
we're gonna
used
have
as
a
much
internal
when
scrum
you've
after, I
got
believe.
I can't think
But
of the
yeah,
word, but when you're working well with each other seamlessly, you'll use very little comms. But so what it is when you're in position, when you're the moving and you've just set to a position, you would say fire team or team one or just yourself say set. So you're working in pairs. I know Jeff's voice. He says set. I know he's ready. He's in a position. I would then say moving, and then I would be moving until I get to a position where I say set. If we go into the fire team level, it would be the fire team leader that says the command. All right, and the other fire team leader from the other side obviously listens out for it. So it's quite simple. Obviously, all the normal stuff like target, like north, east, south, west, or whatever, or in relation to your objective or direction of travel. Obviously, the command to suppress and smoke. We've done if you look at the training diary early on, we did some of this in the open ground where we were shooting and bounding and stuff like that. So if you're interested in having a look, have a look. I'm not military personally, but I've done a lot of this. Hopefully learnt a bit. But I'd like to see us all doing it a bit more. So yeah, basically, the idea is the cover team. You're fast reaction, but you're alert. You're static. You're in a good position, and you're checking around. You're ready to react. The moving team, you're looking for the best position as appropriate, basically. We're going to do a bit in the open ground. It's going to be a bit like for some people, but I just wanted everyone on the same page. So in your pairs, me and Bowl will demonstrate all we're going to do, literally for a couple of minutes, just so you've done it. So Bowl moves to a position and then says set. Go on, Bowl.
Run, Bill.
Go past me south. Then I would say move in. And I would move up to this imaginary tree here. And I would say set. And I would be looking.
Set.
Okay. So that is basically, that's bounding with two guys. And you can make that, you could take that all the way up to the army level. Does anyone have any questions or anything? I don't want to get too complicated. I'm trying to keep it really simple. Does everyone understand that concept?
Yeah. Yep.
Aye.
Anyone a bit unsure?
No, it's like
Be honest.
the training videos the Americans do, though, right? Like moving cover, moving cover.
That's it. But you'll hear different names for it. Bounding Overwatch is what we're going to aim for within the squad. So fire teams doing it together. But for this practical demonstration in pairs, find some space, guys, and just do a little bit. Literally, I know it's simple, but just go and do some. Get used to it. Imagine cover. You can stretch your distances, but one of the pair should be lead. Okay. Out of the two of you guys, one should be more dominant. One should be the bitch.
Do we open fire to the targets or
no firing?
Roger,
no
Roger.
firing now. We're not under fire. Not been contacted. We're moving. Let's say in a stealth situation where we're unsure if there's enemy at said compound. So just do 5 minutes of that, guys. Any issues with that so far?
Set.
Moving.
Set. Moving.
Keep an eye on them, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're doing 1 and 1, not 2-2.
It's meant to be 1-1 for now, and then they're going to change it to 2-2.
Moving.
You can do it with 3. Yes. You'd have 2 move or 2 cover.
Roger.
Set.
Set.
Moving.
Very good at this.
Yeah, I'm watching squad.
It's easy stuff. Set.
Nice one, guys.
Stuff that everyone should be using.
Set. Moving.
Okay, guys, try and switch it in your pairs to successive
Good work.
bounding, so
Set.
you're going to be moving up to their position.
Moving.
Go, 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 go.
Set.
Hang on. Hang on.
Go. Set.
Ever use the word moving?
Set.
I'm an admin cam beside you.
Set.
Moving.
Set.
Set.
Moving.
Moving. Moving.
Set.
No, go back,
Set.
go back.
Moving.
Set.
Looking good, what I've seen so far.
Maybe let's
Moving.
Should
Hang
be
on,
the,
I'm gonna switch
be-
out from.
should be they like little spread out between guys that are in the pair. With the distance, bigger or smaller.
Just keeping it fluid at the moment, open. Doesn't matter too
Set.
much. There's nothing. They've got to imagine obstacles, which is, we're just keeping it open so it's visual. All right, guys,
Set.
happy with that?
I think Demon
Moving.
is having some problems a bit.
Did anyone struggle
Yes.
with it?
Set.
Does anyone understand? Does anyone not understand the differences between the two, as explained?
Everyone
Yeah.
stop a wee second. Everyone stop.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sorry, at the moment I didn't hear more or less well. How was the successive one? Do we move in parallel, both teams together, both pairs?
No, what happens is you move up to each other's position, which you find that when you're trying to bound, what a lot of people
Yeah.
tend to do is just run up and stand behind you. Most of the time, you want to be making ground and pushing, but there might be certain obstacles or situations where you want them to move up to you. Then you want to make that first move. You might have a point man, and you always want him at the front, so you would use successive bounding. Let's say.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, the back one is always pushing for the previous,
Yes.
for the point man's position. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, alternating is basically going past, and successive is actually like coming up to each other. So you've always
see.
got the same. You might want to put your grenadier at the front. It might be one of them maps where you want just a quick shot, boom. But
Yeah.
down to squad leader. But yeah,
Roger.
that's the difference. What we do is, in a safe way, try and all branch off in different ways, but we'll go for a shooting one. But what we're looking for, guys, is use your imagination a bit, but think about a magazine count. The guy that's moving, you carry on moving when the guys in your cover has run out of ammo. You're asking for trouble, aren't you? In reality, you're potentially going to get shot. Higher risk of it. So what we do is, I know some of you probably got machine guns and all sorts, but let's try and limit it to at least like 30 rounds, yeah? Stanag style, whatever. So what we'll do is you'll keep your movements basically as long as it takes to fire off, say, 25 rounds or something, giving yourself plenty of time. Don't say set unless you are ready, and don't say moving unless you are moving. Okay? So if you want to, in your pairs with the lead with the same lead, head off and bound, and you're looking at alternating because you're pushing to the contact. So you may have spotted a contact on the hill and they're shooting at you. Instead of running away off, or you might be caught in open ground.
Yep.
You want to be laying down the fire, moving, and so there's a constant flow of bullets. All right, guys, go through a good few mags and understand it. I'll let you talk between yourselves for a few minutes and then just crack on when you're ready, but be safe, don't shoot each other.
How do you go down an admin cam?
X or C, mate, X or C.
Fuck.
X.
Okay. I get up here and I can't go back down. Spacebar brings me up, but
Control.
Oh, everyone's different. Yeah, mine don't work. Control don't work for me. Oh,
it
I've changed my
depends.
keys. That's why. Sorry, what a dick. Yeah, it's
Push,
control space.
yeah, control works for me.
Okay.
It might be hard for them to hear while in a squad using local. Probably because if I put them all in squads of two, so they can hear themselves better.
Set.
Reload when you're moving. Reload when you're moving.
Off the 50, eh? Alright, guys, we come to an end on your next move.
Yeah, change it to more mags.
That's it, guys. Wind it
Yep.
in.
Let's move. I'll cover you once you resupply.
Dobby, Matt, Fiel, and Sagax absolutely fucking that was absolutely
They're doing it in fire team.
yeah,
Good.
that was textbook what they did there. And they're even
Good.
coming back in file as well.
Yeah, I know, it's good. Alright, guys, hold your fire, please. Form up. Okay, I noticed one of the fire teams has actually been doing it in pairs. We was watching it, as well noticed, and it looked beautiful. Okay, guys, what we're going to do is in the squads that we're in, the groups of 4. Who's the leader of the team that was doing it in
Yeah, it's me.
Matt? Right, Matt, you're going to demonstrate basically doing bounding in pairs. The pairs are going to move at the same time, so we're not bounding within bounding. We're doing what you just did, yeah? Which is
Yeah,
like,
copy,
you know,
exact same
fire
thing,
team
yeah.
bounding. Yes, I want to hear.
Yeah, what we're
Keep-
going to do then, we're going to advance in an extended line off towards the south. We're going to give a contact marker, and then we're going to respond to it.
Yep. Okay. Can you, just for demonstration purposes, keep your movements shorter and like, you know, exaggerate the shortness of the distances,
Yeah, copy that.
and no shooting, just the movements to start with, guys. All right. Everyone ready and observing the range, the hot zone of the range?
Yep.
All good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So all watch the 4 guys that are paraded at the front. This is what they're gonna do.
Squad 5.
Enemy contact south, 200 meters by target marker. Fire team 1, move.
Moving. Set.
Team 2 moving. Set.
Set.
Moving.
Okay, Matt, if you want to turn and
Moving.
face and do it coming back the other way, please. Reset your position if you want. But yeah, come back doing it.
Use the comms over TeamSpeak so that people can hear them.
Yeah,
what they're
use TeamSpeak, guys, if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Contact.
Want to hear set, moving.
Enemy contact north. Fire team 1, move.
Okay, moving. Set.
Moving. Set.
Moving. Set.
Moving. Set.
Excellent.
Moving.
That'll do. That's perfect, guys. Thank you very much. So as you can see that, you know, this is used. They've spotted a target, maybe under fire. These guys are, when they're static, they're shooting. When they're moving, they're reloading, until they've sort of neutralised the target or got into a better position. Any questions on that? Well, that was alternating bounding in fire teams. That could have been 8 guys on each fire team. It would have been the same. Is everyone happy with that? Is everyone
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Okay. In your squads of 4, I want you to get into space. Use your local comms and keep it within the local comms bubble, which is, we think, roughly 40 meters or so. No firing, guys, but you're going to do a bit of alternating, and then the fire team leader, whoever that is, with amongst your 4,
We can do like not moving the middle, but
they'll give the
moving
order to be
tips.
successive or not, etc. And what
The
direction.
guys on each
Because you
corner
obviously
move
need an
up, so
objective
we
or
can
a
have
direction of travel.
advantage cover from
You know,
each
you need
side.
somewhere to go or something to do to be able to, for this obviously stuff to work. All right, guys. So give you sort of 5 minutes, get yourself sorted, and yeah, use the open area. We're keeping it open, so it's just visual. And let me know when each fire team leader's happy, please. All right, guys. If we just keep an eye out on them.
Yeah, I'm in squad 3 at the minute.
Yeah, Roger.
Go ahead, guys. He's happy he's know what you're doing, yeah?
If only the middle move on and the tips move on, we can have some leverage covering.
Yeah.
Just as long as you move,
Me
guys,
and
just get
Demon
the
stand middle.
gist of it first. I'm an admin, Cam.
Okay, split up.
What the
a little
fuck?
bit.
It's a ghost.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah. Okay, guys, me and Demon move up. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3. Moving. Set.
Right,
I'll
move
do
it.
the
Move in.
Bowl, do me a favour, would you? Would you jump in? Would you put down a couple of fire bases and ammo crates?
Moving.
Where?
Like, along the range. You should be able to build whatever you want. Just chuck it down, they can shovel it up, get ammo, because we'll put this live after.
Should we build bunkers maybe?
No, we're going to take it to another map. I'm not really bothered what map it is, but if we do it with, let's say, like if you're like in the trees over a hill, something like that, you know, not go too urban just yet.
Are we
It don't
doing?
really matter, does it really?
Are we doing the same? What
It all works. It works.
what map are we playing
I
on
put
Sunday?
a fob on ammo crate. Sumari.
Yeah, we'll do it on there then. That's fine.
Yeah.
We've got lots of walls and urban and open, so it ticks the boxes. So put some fire bases down. Is it all unlocked, Bowl? You can put it down anywhere, can't you?
Yeah.
I done it, yeah. Don't forget, squad leaders, to let me know when you're happy.
You want me more crates to put or?
You guys want to go around now?
Yeah,
Go back?
chuck a couple there, maybe. Just around where the cluster of guys
join in?
are. We're halfway through most of it, but yeah, jump in, mate. Feel free.
Right. Move it.
Thanks.
Oh, where the hell? How are you going out first?
As always.
Right, move it.
Bo, can you have a word with how that team over there are doing their bounding? They seem to be doing it like the centre crew are moving first, and then the outer crew are going. They're bounding really kind of strangely.
Is
They're
that
not
squad
doing
3 you're talking about?
I can't tell from here. It's the one Axel and Marcel
Yeah,
and
I was
Demon.
I was going to say that. Do you have to move in a certain way?
Beginning.
Do you have to move in a certain way?
You
As
should,
Brent?
basically, in a fire team, you've got fire team 1 goes left always, and fire team 2 goes right. So if you're fire team 1 or 2, that would determine. So yeah, fire teams would be on one side, fire teams on the other side. So when you break off, you're together.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
idea.
I thought maybe it was. I didn't want to say nothing because it's actually quite good that the people on the outside, isn't it, to cover them?
It's quite a good
It's down,
formation. Yeah.
it's still
Yeah.
rounding. Again, guys, it doesn't matter. There's no rule book. If this works,
guys,
it works.
remark
Yeah,
is
that's why I
also
didn't say nothing to them. Yeah.
keep zigzagging when you move from front. Don't move behind each other, stuff like that.
What's that?
You mostly will get away with zigzagging when you're shot at. So
You guys want to do
Yeah, agree with that,
the other
definitely,
way
yeah.
now?
I think he
And
maybe
middle
wants
move
to
up?
play.
yeah, indeed. Give me a sec here.
Can do like the 2 left guys move and the other 2 left guys. the right
Yeah, that's a good idea, guys. 2 left guys move, and then the two right guys move. Okay, as if you're in a fire team.
It's all round looking good, guys.
Yeah, these guys just
Me and G. And
agreed
you
to
two
do this
guys.
themselves.
Yo, Demon, you
So
be the point
maybe they
man,
were
the
doing
guy
it a
who
certain
talk,
way
and
first.
be the guy who
Yeah.
talk.
No, you beat
Yeah, maybe.
because this is medic.
Yeah, when you're happy, fall back to the ammo.
But
There's some ammo
it's
in the
going to be
field.
point man sometimes, so there's no
We're going to
point.
repeat it,
I
but
can
we're
go
going to do it
forward
with
now.
Just
under
use
under
2
fire,
go.
basically.
One of you be the point man. Use 2 go. After use your fire team. One of you be the leader.
In my squad, Sagax has had to go AFK.
Yep, jump in, Don.
Yo, stack up a little closer so we can do more.
Give Don a run through. If you can.
Okay, moving.
You are using comms, are you? I think you're using it in squad.
Yeah, I'm using squad.
Yeah, okay, cool. Good lads.
Alright, guys, we called it on that. Let's RTB to the ammo, to the main base.
Good job, guys. Good stuff. Let's fall back.
That's your team over there, Jeff. Yeah, come back. Get yourself rearmed, guys.
I'm here. I'm not a ghost no more.
No, you were a ghost. What the hell?
That's alright, I thought I was just hearing things
What
anyway.
the
It's normal
fuck
for me.
is that shit?
Yeah, I think I was becoming crazy. Hey, what the hell?
I get crashed, guys.
Is
I'm
this
going down.
what kind of?
Oh, is that you, Frog? Is that you, Frog, through the map? I can actually see it. That's really weird. I've actually got that recorded.
Are you building a helicopter?
Crap, I'm
Just
just...
see the dot of your name.
That's
I've just disappeared. Oh no, it's still there.
Once your teams are rearmed, guys, meet back up on the field, please.
I don't think I need to rearm.
RPG's allowed, Winsky?
It's unnecessary, you just need a gun.
Weapon
Suicide.
colorization.
Oh, never mind.
Back.
Here, Don, if you go out to the right of me,
Ladder.
and then we're on an extended line.
Smell it.
Enjoy the locals. Do you smell it?
Do you smell it?
It's the little one. Yeah, do you smell the little one?
You shit. Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of.
Alright, guys.
Apologies, my laptop.
We ready?
You play on a laptop.
You done, Marksman? I'll carry on when you're... Oh, we got Geordie the beatboxer now.
Oops. Fucking look how fucking regimented Matt's got his squad, man. It's just fucking unbelievable. He's literally the
he's
perfect
good,
line.
he's good. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to do it like we did live. You know, shooting at an imaginary target at a said bearing that the leader will give. We're going to do it like we did just now in a four-man fire teams, moving in pairs. I'm not going to go into too much detail and say, well, it should be two moving up on the left, two on the right, that sort of stuff. I'll leave it as, you know, loose. It's down to the squad leader most of the time, but this is what we're going to do. But we're going to mix it up. At some point, the squad leader, please give a command to fall back. And you're going to fall back under fire, so you're going to bound backwards. So the guys are basically static, covering the two guys that need to start falling back. They're going to turn around and they're going to run backwards. Or reload their guns, sorry, not sprinting, because you can't reload and sprint in the game, but you know what I mean. So get ready, turn around, set, fire. It works exactly the same, and it's just to demonstrate that you can do a lot of stuff with this. Anyone unhappy or unsure about that?
No, cool.
Nope.
Beautiful. Okay, if all the squad leaders are happy and everyone else is, you may carry on. Remember, don't shoot at each other. Keep the bounds as short as it takes to dispense a magazine in single shot, let's say, to increase effectiveness of this. So, but I say I'll give you 5 or so minutes. Squad leaders, let me know when you're happy.
I'm now an admin cam. I'm just watching this group moving because I am an AI Academy instructor, so I just want to make sure they're doing this right.
Roger.
Moving. Set.
Whoa, guys, whoa, come here. Whoa, come here. Come over here. You stay over here. The way you're meant to do this is the two that's moving reloads. The two that's moving reloads. The other two fire. That's better. Good shit, guys. That's better. Good stuff. You should have reloaded when you're running as suppressive. You should never have to reload. Reload when you're moving. Reload, remember? Yeah, good stuff, guys. That's better. Reload. Remember to reload. Well done, squad 3, good stuff. Well done, squad 3, that was good.
Excellent stuff, guys.
Nice one.
Reload, go and reload.
Okay, is everyone everyone like that? Everyone happy with that? And the falling back part as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So basically, when we're alternating and we're pushing forward, we're advancing to contact. We're being aggressive. But there may be a time, very rarely, that you might have to retreat. The likelihood is you're probably not going to be, because you're pushing it from a firefight.